Hello, and welcome to today's video. Today, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Now, this is not the top 10 greatest or best movies I've ever seen, but just my top 10 favorites. I'll probably make a top 10 best of all time down the road, but not today. Also, just a warning, spoilers are up ahead. So if you see a movie you want to watch, pause the video, go watch the movie, come back. But if you have any taste in cinema whatsoever, you should have seen all these 10 about 500 times each, so there should be no worries. Anyways, let's get this thing started at number 10. At number 10, we have The Wedding Singer. And I love this fucking movie. And that's kind of the intensity I love all these movies at. This was super hard to rank because I love all these movies about the same, and it just kind of depends on the day. So this took me a little bit of kind of trying to figure it out. I remember watching The Wedding Singer in 5th grade, and it was like a week or two later, and I had to give we had to write a song in class about how we were feeling or something like that. And I decided to sing the Kill Me Please song.
On my knees, pretty, pretty, please kill me. I want to die.
And I'm not sure if my teacher liked me for having the ballsiness to talk about wanting to kill myself in 5th grade or hated me because of it. But either way, Miss Quickle, that feeling has not left at all. That song never gets old, and it is so fucking funny. I still listen to it all the time. But as far as the movie goes, it's funny from beginning to end. It does not stop. It's fantastic. And the ending is just, oh, certified chef's kiss. It is amazing. Adam Sandler's best movie, no doubt in my mind. Now, up to number 9, we have Grease. And I never watched Grease until I was in college, and it is easily one of the most fucked up movies I've ever seen in my life. Now, you might be thinking, oh, wow, it's fucked. No, Braden, you're thinking of the wrong Grease. We must be thinking of something. No, we're thinking of the same thing. With my God, my senpai, John Travolta. I love that man. Yeah, in Greece, there's a lot of weird rapey shit going on, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And how it handles the weird rapey shit is even worse. Like during one of the songs they sing, Danny's friend asks him this.
Tell me more, tell me more. Did you put up a fight?
What did he say? That is not acceptable, and I am uncomfortable. And then there's this scene where like Danny tries to like rape Sandy in a car. And then, like, instead of it being like, hey, Danny, you're kind of a bad guy, Sandy leaves, and then Danny gets, like, this big song about how sad and alone he is because she doesn't love him. And I'm like, dog, you just tried to rape her. No fucking shit. She doesn't like you. And then at the end of the movie, there's this message that you should change for the ones you love, where, like, Danny, Mr. Fine Ass, dresses up as a sports guy for Sandy, and then Sandy dresses up as whatever the fuck this is.
Sandy?
Tell me about it, stud.
Which I just think is an absolutely terrible message. And you might think, damn, Braden, you really, really hate this movie. And actually, for how bad it is, I actually love it. It's just so damn enjoyable. Like describe to me what's going on here. What is this conversation?
I can't. Well, that's cool, baby. I mean, you know how it is, rockin' and rollin' and whatnot.
Danny?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me, baby? What's the matter with you?
What happened to the Danny Zirko I met at the beach?
Well, I do not know. I mean, maybe, maybe there's two of us, right? Why don't you take out a missing persons ad or try the yellow pages? I don't know.
And also, Frankie Valli sings the opening song, so I love him, so I can't hate this movie. It's just fantastic. Now, number 8 is John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween. This is literally the most perfect horror movie I've ever seen. Like, we're going through this weird Halloween remake thing right now, which, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for. But, like, I don't really feel like they're improving anything. This movie definitely has some flaws. For, like, being such a good killer, Michael airballs some wide open layups.
Go ahead, try. The kid inside will set you free. I'm a baby, lazy, I'm a baby, lazy, I'm a goofy goober.
Like, come on, dude. This definitely knocks how scary he is. But also, this is in an era of complete cheese and goofy shit like Freddy Krueger. But I will say, he is also scary as shit because he eats bullets like it's candy, which I don't like at all. And also, he's just emotionless. Like, the way he walks, the way those gaping black holes of eyes just stare at nothing, and it's creepy as shit. And the way he's in the background of, like, lots of the shots, you just don't recognize it until it's pointed out to you. Like, that shit is spooky. It's spooky! At number 7, we have the movie Dirty Work. Now, this movie seems to be very under the radar. Like, I have not seen anybody who even knows what I'm talking about when I bring this movie up. But it is pure comedy. The absolute funniest movie I've ever watched in my life. It is hilarious. Pretty much the premise is two brothers have to get a heart for their dad before he dies. But they don't have the money for the transplant, so they do all this dirty work to get paid to do mean things to mean people. Like, for instance, there's this mean car dealer, and so they put hookers in the cars of all his trunks on a live commercial shoot. And this happens.
Oh my goodness!
What are you doing?
I've never seen so many dead hookers in all my life.
Lord knows I have.
These are nice cars. These are luxury automobiles. I got a whole place. They're fully loaded.
They're loaded with dead hookers.
Or, like, they go to work at a movie theater and the boss is mean to them. So they play a Men in Black porno.
Look away!
Look, an alien. Yeah, we better have sex with each other.
It's just so funny. It's a really great movie, and it's so funny. Coming in at number 6, we have Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Does anybody hate this movie? Absolutely. But they're stupid, and their opinion, therefore, does not matter. Like, hate me for saying this. This is better than A New Hope in it. No, it's not. It's not better than A New Hope or Empire Strikes Back. But I really wish I could say it was. I really do. If it was just the final fight scene of Obi-Wan and Anakin, this shit would be the best movie of all time. This movie comes off garbage-ass 1 and 2, which both suck. But, like, that final fight scene is so good. It's so good. When they do this shit, when they do that shit gets me heated every time. Like, I watch that and I'm like, ah! They're doing the thing! They're doing the thing! I do that every time. I don't know what's wrong with me. And, like, yeah, this movie would be perfection if it's just for the last scene. But then, if you just saw the last scene, you'd be missing out on all the just sweet, sweet memes.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Do it!
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Unlimited power!
This movie's terrible, but it's such a great time. You cannot have a bad time watching this movie. At number 5, I have The Strangers. Now, this was the first horror movie I've ever watched beginning to end, and it scarred me. Like, this movie takes suspense and audio horror to new levels. It's funny because, like, when I show other people this movie, they don't think it's spooky at all. My reasoning is 3 specific things. First of all, the audio. The audio in this movie is horrifying. Like, I can't listen to Mama Tried anymore because that shit just fucks me up. And then there's also whatever the fuck this song is. what the fuck? That shit's spooky. It's spooky. And I hate it. I hate it so much. Number 2 is what I talked about with Halloween. That stalking ass shit. I hate stalking so much. Stalking scares me more than anything other than like snakes. Snakes fuck me up. I don't like snakes. So with how much stalking there is in this bitch, I'm not about it. The last thing is how realistic this movie is. Like, you know, people are like, oh, Freddy's gonna get you in your dreams. Like, okay. Or like, oh, there's Jason in the lake and he's got mommy issues. Mommy issues. I'm so worried about mommy issues. Like, shut the fuck up, Jason, you're a bitch. Also, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's not that scary. Those chase scenes in that movie last for like 25 minutes. They're boring as fuck. And you can just outrun him. I'm sorry. He's got a chainsaw. How fast can he be? Come on. But 3 just random ass people to break into your house just to kill you because of...
Why are you doing this to us?
Because you were home.
Nah, fuck that shit. The chances of that happening are substantially higher than mommy issues out of a lake coming to get you. And I'm not cool with that at all. I don't like that shit. At number 4, we have Rocky 3. Now, Rocky 3 is the second best Rocky movie ever made. There's another one on this list. People bring up 4 and say it's the best, and like, I can't knock a Rocky movie other than 5. We don't fucking talk about number 5. We don't talk about number 5. But 4 is nowhere near as good as 3 is, and people are so disillusioned by that shit. Rocky 3 is the first time he meets someone he's terrified of. In 1 and 2, he's more kind of fighting with himself, like, of just, I want to be great. Not really that Apollo's in his way, it's just, hey, I want to be the best, and if I can last with him, then I feel like I'll do everything I've wanted to. Like, he doesn't even want to win in those. In number 3, Clubber fucks his ass up.
I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got.
He fucks his shit up, and then he kinda, in a way, kills his trainer, or it's just a heart problem, I don't know. He pushes his shit, and that's when it all happens. Yeah, so Rocky gets his shit fucked on. His trainer dies, and then he has to go up to Apollo and be like, please train me, because I am scared. I am terrified of Clubber Lang. He is so spooky. Yeah, and then he goes and trains with him. And then there's that beach scene with Adrian and Rocky when he's like, I'm scared. I'm fearful. This man beat the fuck out of me. I don't know what to do. That shit hits hard. Like that's probably one of the top 5 Rocky scenes of all time is them 2 on the beach. It's so good. It is cinema. It is pure cinema. Yeah, and when Rocky's training with Apollo, and then in that final fucking fight, Apollo gives him his shorts, and then Rocky actually fights Clubber like Apollo. Oh, that is cinema. That is cinema masterpiece. Dude, that shit gets me going. That shit gets me floored with just wanting to go beat the fuck out of somebody, even though I am not in close enough shape to do so. Also, Hulk Hogan's in this movie as Thunder Lips. That shit's funny. It's so stupid, but I love it. At number 3, I have Jersey Boys. Now, this one's completely personal. Yes, I know this movie's not that good. Okay. Everybody I show this movie to is like, that movie sucked. It was terrible. Fuck you. But goddamn boy howdy yeehaw motherfucker, can John Lloyd Young sing? That man's got pipes. He's got vocals. He's got the... I don't know what the fuck that was. It was terrible. But he doesn't have the terrible. He's only got the good. I grew up listening to the Four Seasons, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons with my grandpa. So, like, yeah, no shit. This movie's going to hit hard with me. That's just, so good. And, I mean, they do a really good job with the songs. And the story's okay. It's alright. It's got some pacing issues. But the music makes up for that shit 100%. No doubt, dude. Like, I fucking belt Sherry every time they come on in the red suits on that one show. Ooh, I be hitting that. Yeah, I be fucking nailing that shit. I hit all them notes. Don't doubt it. Also, Christopher Walken's in this movie, and he talks really funny to me. I just, in general, not even his character, just, hey, I'm Christopher Walken, and I'm walking here. Frankie, you sing really good. You make me cry. And oh, goofy Tommy, you DeVito boy, you're spending all my money, you goofy ass. I'm sorry. I apologize for whatever that was. On to the next one. At number 2, we have Rocky Balboa. This is the last Rocky movie made, and we've got like the Creeds, but they're obviously about Creed, which they're good. But they're not Rocky levels of good. Rocky Balboa is an absolutely phenomenal movie. This movie is about an old-ass Rocky Balboa losing everything he's got. Adrian, bodied. Paulie, a bum. Which Paulie's always a bum. I fucking hate Paulie so much. But Rocky loses everything, and he feels like he's got one more fight to compete in. He's got a monster in the basement or something. I don't know. He has to fight old age, which is like the main fight here, and kind of everybody's opinions of him, including like the people who let him box. His son, like his son is like, you suck, don't do this, and he's like, the baby boy, don't you tell me what to do, I'm a strong man. And that was Christopher Walken. I fucking love the way Christopher Walken talks, dude. I wish I could talk like him. Foo Fighters! If you haven't seen him say the words Foo Fighters, that shit's so funny.
I'm hosting Saturday Night Live this week with musical guest Foo Fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters!
But like I said, he has to fight lots of adversity. And there's 2 scenes in this movie that blow my shit away. Roll it!
I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to somebody, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do. You know, the older I get, the more things I gotta leave behind. That's life. The only thing I'm asking you guys to leave on the table is what's right.
And this one.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Ooh! My blood is pumping from how good that shit is. That is cinema! The only complaint I have about this movie is that Rocky fights like a nobody. Like, no one gives a shit about the guy he fights. But Rocky's never really been about the boxing. It's always been about the interior fight. Like, the mental side and how Rocky fights with himself rather than, like, the exterior, like, actual boxing. And also having him being like 60 or 70 or whatever he is in this movie and fighting like fucking Mike Tyson or Clubber Lang or Ivan would just be stupid because he would die. He would die of dementia. Yeah. Adrian, where am I? I've got dementia. And he just get his shit raw. He just fucking dies on the spot. That would kind of be a funny movie. No, it wouldn't. Because if Rocky dies, I'm going to cry. Don't fucking do it, Creed 3, or I'll beat your shit.
Honorable mention, didn't win, didn't lose, just got an honorable mention. Honorable mention, didn't win, didn't lose, just got an honorable mention.
Now coming in at number 1, ring that motherfucking bell. Ding ding, bitch. We got Whiplash. And if you want to debate with me about this shit, I'll beat your ass. Not only is this my favorite movie I've ever watched, but this is the greatest movie I've ever watched. It's the best. Damien Chazelle is a god of cinema, and he is my second favorite director behind Sam Raimi. Because Sam Raimi is a god. But Damien Chazelle's catching up. Like, you better make Doctor Strange bad as shit, Sam. I'm just saying. I love you, though. Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 forever have my heart, so is The Evil Dead. They're both honorable mentions, though. I'm sorry. But this movie is literal perfection. There's not 1 second that is wasted. Every scene is perfect and has its place. It is perfectly paced. Perfectly paced. Everything is perfect. I can't get across to you through this video how fucking great this movie is. If you have not seen Whiplash, I'm not kidding. Turn the video off. Go fucking watch that shit. Come back. Your life has changed. Everything you see in a different light. That movie's fucking fantastic. It gets your shit pumping. It gets your blood pumping. Like, obviously the main guy, but also J.K. Simmons in this movie is fucking fantastic, and I love him to bits and pieces, even though he's an asshole. But, like, goddamn, you can tell he's giving. I think he, like, won a Grammy for this shit, and he completely deserved that. And if you think otherwise, you're an idiot. Whiplash should have won the Oscar, but the Oscars are fucking stupid, and I hate them, and they'd never get anything right. Because they're stupid jackasses. You guys watch nothing but fucking Citizen Kane, and that movie's from the 40s, and it fucking sucks. It sucks. Get new people in there. Whiplash should have won. I'm pissed. Anywho, this movie, to get back on track, is kind of about like what it takes to obtain greatness.
I want to be great.
How hard do you need to work to obtain greatness? What do you have to fight? Because our main character, Andrew Neiman, it's not Neiman, it's said differently, but he says Neiman so much just to fuck with him that it's stuck in my head as Andrew Neiman. Anyways, like Andrew Neiman has to fight through an asshole of a teacher who's pretty much his only way to stay in this school. He has to fight relationship problems. He has to fight his own family against to succeed, to get to this greatness level. He fights with himself. He fights with other people competing with him on the drums. And I mean, fuck. His shit's intense. It is cinema! Actually, I'm just going to give you a little taste, just a little sugar sprinkle of how great this movie is. Roll the fucking clip. Roll the clip.
I'm upset! You are a worthless, friendless, faggot-lipped little piece of shit whose mommy left daddy when she figured out he wasn't Eugene O'Neill, and who is now weeping and slobbering all over my drum set like a fucking 9-year-old girl. So for the final father-fucking time, say it louder! I'm upset!
This shit's good. It's so good. It's so good. Well, we've reached the end. What do y'all think about the movies? What do y'all think about my list? Do y'all hate it? You like it? Let me know. Let me know some of your favorite movies. Lots of these I did because I didn't think they were actually that good of movies. It's just what I enjoy. Like, you're never probably going to see me put Jersey Boys as a top 3 movie in any other list other than, like, maybe musicals. Because that it's not that good comparatively to what we have. But, like, what are some of y'all favorite movies? What are some sleepers that y'all have that you just think nobody else likes but you do? Let me know in the comments below. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.